What's up, guys? I just streamed. Well, I tried to stream the PlayStation State of Play, so I did just watch it. It did happen today, East Coast time, 5 p.m. And I did watch the whole entire 30 minutes. You know, everybody knew that there wasn't going to be a lot to be announced because it's 30 minutes. So, of course, it wasn't going to be some extravagant, gaming news. But, I just want to talk about, was it a disappointment, though? I kind of want to compare it to Nintendo's Direct the other day. Everybody watched Nintendo's Direct and said that it was a disappointment. The only thing they got was the Legend of Zelda, what's it called, Skyward Sword, and Super Mario Golf, which I am very happy about, the golf. I'm definitely copping that. But if we compare it to, PlayStation's State of Play, I do think PlayStation came out on top still. I think that the reason why people are going to be underwhelmed with this State of Play is because the games that they showed on there, they've already announced. It's not like they really announced anything new except the, what's that one game? Sifu or something like that? I think that is new. I could be wrong, but let me know in the comments. But they didn't really announce anything else new except games that we already knew, but they attached a release date to them. So, like, Kino Bridge of Spirits, what's that game called? The Dodge City game, something like that. I think we've already seen that. They attached release dates to that. We did get some good news on the Final Fantasy VII Remake. Everybody who owns a PlayStation 5 wanted to upgrade. I know nobody has a PS5 anyway, so that's not really going to appeal to a lot of people. But us guys, that do have the PS5, we wanted that 60 FPS and that 4K, so that's cool. And there's a new episode with that, whatever. But really, they just showed that, and Deathloop was one of my main things that I thought. Deathloop has looked amazing ever since they've showed it. I'm a big fan of Arcane. I think that game's going to be great. They still did not attach a release date, though. I'm very confused about that. I know it says May. I'm pretty sure it says May in the PlayStation Store right now, unless they changed that. I'm sure they did. Who even knows at this point? Because COVID has really ruined things this year. And that's kind of what I want to get into also. You can't really expect that much out of these gaming presentations. COVID has really affected all of this stuff, and we all know how, we're not, a lot of us aren't in the industry. We're looking from the outside. So we're sitting here thinking, wow, this sucks. No God of War Ragnarok news, no Horizon news. They didn't even show us gameplay of Ratchet coming out in June. Or more gameplay because they've already showed some before. And I understand from the outside looking in, we're kind of looking at this and saying it's not, it doesn't look too well, all this stuff. But I really do think they held their own, this State of Play. It was a lot of indie games. You had the other game, Solar Ash. They gave a release date for that. Listen, this State of Play was really for the people that are really into the indie games and they wanted to know release dates on some of these games. They got it. And I love it for those people. I don't play a lot of indie games, but every once in a while when a gem comes through, I will try it out and I will play it. Solar Ash does look pretty dope. So I don't really think it was that much of a disappointment when you look at all that's been going on. I really think what Sony is waiting for is the summertime. I think once it hits the summertime, we're really going to get some game announcements. We're going to get some news on what's happening with God of War 2, Horizon. We're going to get the news that we want. Believe me, I know everybody wants news about these games. We're going to get the news. Okay? So I think we should just be patient. Just wait it out. This State of Play, it wasn't horrible. It was great for the indie gamers, whatever. It was great for those people. It wasn't horrible at all. Was it the best? Of course not. We didn't even get any updates on PS5 games that are getting upgraded. That's something I was really looking forward to. The Last of Us 2, I was hoping that would get an update. Nothing there. This State of Play really could have just been a tweet. Really, they could have just tweeted release dates, and it would have been fine. They didn't really need a State of Play. But like I said, I don't think it's that disappointing. On the broad stream of things, we're going to get more in the summer. I think they are going to start talking more about their big titles, their big exclusives. But anyway, if you guys watched the State of Play, let me know what you think. Do you think it was a disappointment? You didn't care about any of these games? You just really don't give a shit? All you wanted was the big names or updates to the PS5. But let me know, guys. Thanks for tuning in and just listening to me ramble on about my opinion. I'll see you next time, all right? Have a good one.